Okay, so this entire Hantavirus boat thing is actually getting serious. I figured it was one of those like little, tidbits that they put in just to get people like riled up. And the hypochondriacs are slithering their way out of their like mom's basements and they're already like panicking and, oh my gosh, we need to like, get our booster like cards out so we can get a free donut after the 10th one. And you can tell that they're building this up. Now, what's really weird is there's things that don't even make sense about this, right? So you're telling me this expedition high luxury boat, which has scientists on it sometimes, leaves from Argentina, the place where all the schnozzies ran to after World War II. Okay, so we've got that. Then Hindius or whatever is a last name for the Dutch people who made like graphs and maps, okay, meaning around the world. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Then they're telling you that there's no rodents on this boat, but somehow Hantavirus outbreak has happened. But Hantavirus isn't human to human transmissible. It's actually in rat or mice droppings. And anyone that's worked up north in the oil fields in Alberta knows we've had our safety meetings about Hantaviruses, especially if you're like an on-site electrician, battery operator, or anyone that comes into contact with like spaces where there's mice nests and mice droppings. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, Hantavirus is super easily avoidable with just bleach and water. That's what we were taught. Now, what I was taught in molecular biology and biochemistry is that there is no way that this virus is human to human transmissible unless you're so close that you're like licking each other's booty holes. So maybe on the boat, if there is anybody on this boat, I just think that dude crying on camera was from Central Casting because he's the only one that's posted off of this 150 like person ship, right? Then there's another dude that posted and he's basically saying, I'm not going to be talking to any media people because like, I don't want to be insensitive to the rest of the crew and like people that are on board. It's like, oh, okay, because they're panicking the entire world right now and it's called a setup, a build up to something. Now, if you look at the bigger picture, what's going to be happening in the next few months? The World Cup soccer thingamajiggy, where there's games that are going to be in Canada, there's games that are going to be in Europe and the United States. What a better way to like start the little like rumor of something spreading so that they can actually put something out there in to the population like they did with COVID that's actually lab made, that's not even Hantavirus.